So, given the fact that we're recording what 4 games through the
The World
World
Series.
Series, yeah, there's always a chance that I was going to start this episode with a congratulations to. And the World Series isn't over yet, but we're still going to start this podcast with a congratulations to Danny Jansen.
Mhm.
Danny Jansen had his kid.
Yeah. So
Um,
MLB, watch the fuck out. He's going 40 next year.
yeah, Miles Jansen was born on what was that October 30th, which was I guess after our last episode a
Yes,
couple days ago.
nearly a Halloween baby.
Yeah, this close, this close. Absolutely adorable pictures too. Just like kid's so cute. They have this little Jansen blanket thing wrapped
Yeah.
around them. It's like So yeah, shout out to new dad Danny Jansen for that one. Uh, he's gonna get even better. You imagine
Mhm.
Danny Jansen with dad power?
Yeah.
He's coming
Like,
for you. He's coming
like
for you, MLB.
he's our playoff Fred VanVleet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm
uh,
excited. Yeah. So shout out to Danny Jansen. That wasn't the only Jays news of the week. I don't think we have it. Oh, we do have it written down. The Gold Glove winners were announced.
and let's be real. Some of them are legitimate. Some are just like, here's a name because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Honestly, I didn't really look at the full list. I know that
the Blue Jays only
Vlad
had
won.
one.
Yeah, I know Vlad won his.
So for the American League, it was Shane Bieber, Jose
Mm,
Trevino, Vladdy, Andres Jimenez, Ramon
makes sense.
Arias, Jeremy Pena, Jeremy Pena, first rookie. I think it was first rookie shortstop or just first rookie in general to win a
Mm.
Gold Glove.
Hmm.
And then the outfield was Stephen Kwan, Miles Straw, Kyle Tucker,
Okay.
and the utility was DJ LeMahieu. Should have been Kevin Biggio, but that's not here or there. And then I guess we'll get for the National League: Max Fried,
Mm,
JT Realmuto,
mm.
Christian Walker, Brendan Rodgers, 10, count them, 10 straight Gold Gloves for Nolan
Yeah,
Arenado.
that guy's a
What
wizard.
the
He's a
hell?
wizard.
Shortstop was Dansby Swanson. Left field was Ian Happ. Center field Trent Grisham. Right field Mookie Betts. Utility, another rookie, Brandon Donovan of the Cardinals.
Hmm.
Like, all
Interesting.
right. So do
So
I
pretty
have
wicked.
yeah, do I have to be the dumb defender? Do I have to be the Ross Stripling of our podcast today?
Well, yeah, you know what? Let's start with Chappie. Um, I don't know what to tell you when it comes to Matt Chapman. I don't like defensive analytics all that much.
Defensive analytics are very
I don't like them.
they're hit and miss,
They're
man.
super weird, man. Any analytics that are telling you that Chappie isn't a great defender are wrong.
Yeah, like
It's plain and
he's
simple.
Matt Chapman on his worst day is still above average.
Yeah.
Like
Um
clearly, as we've seen with this Gold Glove nomination.
Apparently Ramon Urias played 600 less innings at third.
Yes. So Matt Chapman this season played 1,344 innings,
Yeah.
5 errors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ramon Arias,
Mhm.
769 and 8 errors. And that's your Gold Glove winner. Fuck
I
your
don't like it.
basic. Fuck your
I don't
ultimate
like it.
average and your DRS. Shut up.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like
It's just
there needs to be an inning requirement for fucking
yeah.
Gold Glove,
It's
man.
literally
Like
half the innings. I don't know. I don't know. I'm on Ross Stripling's side with that one. Like I get analytics,
yeah, there's
but like
certain and
if
then
analytics are telling you that he's not the best defender in
our
baseball,
but also
so
our
you
King
know,
Ross Stripling, someone replied to him as like, aren't those the same things that made Vladdy the Gold Glove? And he's like, yeah, those are good. I like those.
those
I like
ones are
those.
right.
Those ones are right. Like
I'd be more willing to give Matt Chapman a Gold Glove over Vlad, personally.
oh, okay. Like it's the Vlad one because it's who got nominated with him, Rizzo, and Arise, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
No, Rice got the util, didn't he? Did he get first base and util?
I think it. Hold up, I'm stupid. He got nominated for first base.
Did he?
He got
Okay.
nominated for first base and util. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
nuts. Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, the competition just wasn't there.
Rizzo, I think for outs above average and defensive run saves, he was like a -3 for both.
Mm,
Vlad was, I'm honestly not that big. I don't know what the difference is between defensive run saves and outs above average, but it's like Vlad was +3. I think it was +3 outs above average,
okay.
and he was like -3 defensive run saved.
Yeah.
So it's like
I just watching Vlad play first still hurts me, and the fact that he has a Gold Glove is just is hilarious.
I mean, it's dude, it's yeah. We gotta take the good with the bad sometimes. Man.
Yeah, he's athletic as shit, and he's gonna win more of these awards because he's really good at
yes
fixing his own technical mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great. But the fact that he has a Gold Glove and Chapman doesn't this year is just crazy.
Yeah,
crazy, man. Oh well, it is what it is.
So, yeah, and then
defensive analytics are stupid.
But yeah, there's a saying that's like Rob Manfred now comes out in an interview with Mad Dog, or I think he's like, I can't guarantee the Oakland A's to still be in Oakland, and they might move to Vegas, and it's like, just fuck you. Like, I feel so bad for like the fans.
Well, they don't show up.
No, they don't. No.
I mean, they don't pay money, but they don't show up.
They don't show up because their team, they're for 25 years. It's like, oh, here's a great team. You should build on it. No, we're going to sell all of them and be shit for 5 more years and then eventually get good again for 2 more years and then be bad again for 5 more. Like,
yeah, I mean, they don't spend their money, which I think the main issue here is you need a new owner. You don't need a new location. You need somebody that's going to put a team on the field that actually does something. But in the current state, if A's fans aren't going to show up, then you'll move it somewhere that A's fans will show up, win or lose. This is a problem. I don't agree with it. Yeah, but it's the way it is, right? Like, you're not going to get rid of the owner for some stupid reason, so you're just going to move the team where the guys are going to show up regardless. Yeah, it sucks. I don't understand why you're not moving the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, like they're and then
they're good.
Like they're just going to move. They're going to move to like another stadium in Tampa somewhere, like actually in Tampa.
So you're telling me that this team that's been succeeding and should have fans every single night and should be selling out most nights has nobody showing up, and they're not a problem.
I blame this. I like the stadium. Like, first off, not even in Tampa.
No,
it's St. Petersburg, and it's like an hour. It's like an hour and a half commute just to get to the stadium from St. Petersburg.
Yeah,
and I think I read somewhere, it was last year, that Tampa has within a 30-mile radius of the stadium, they have the least amount of fans per capita.
Okay.
They're the only team in baseball that has under 1 million. Jeez, they were like 600,000 people like within a 30-mile radius. The next highest was like 1.2 million.
Jesus.
Like,
so it's a bit of a gap.
Yeah, it's a giant gap. And it's
so maybe the move helps, but like
I
don't know, man. Florida just doesn't really succeed as a sports market. Other than the Bucks and the Dolphins, like, I think they're a football state because it's once a week. It's a little easier to go.
Yeah, but like the Heat.
Oh, the Heat.
Like,
yeah. Well, but like you look at like the Marlins have never been big.
The Magic are terrible.
The Magic, the Lightning had no crowds for years
until they started winning cups.
And then they won back-to-back cups and they started getting more. The Panthers had no crowds for years. I still don't think they do don't great.
Really do have like they weren't last year and they were the President's Trophy winner.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Florida's just not much of a sports market. Miami, I think,
is and it isn't. Like,
Miami's a big market. Like, obviously the Heat draw, the Dolphins draw, and then the Bucks draw just because I think it's just football, man. Football draws everywhere. It doesn't. I don't think there's anywhere that doesn't draw.
It also helps that Tom Brady is now there.
Yeah. Like, so I don't know. I find it weird that they're not making that move. But they're willing to move Oakland.
It's ridiculous. If you told an Oakland fan just a person that lived in Oakland 5 years ago, oh, Raiders gone, Warriors gone, A's gonna be gone. They're like, in a 5-year span, you lose all of your teams to basically San Francisco or Las Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is just taking over. I feel bad for Raiders fans. They showed up.
Yeah, Raiders fans showed up. Warriors fans, I don't know why they just moved it across. They just moved it across like the bay, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point?
It's wild.
But yeah,
it sucks for Oakland fans, man. I mean, you already live in Oakland, and now you
we think and they gotta if they do go to the game, they gotta go to that prison of a stadium. Like, but hey, we're not complaining because we should be Gold Glover Matt Chapman on our team now, and the Braves have Matt Olson and all that. So.
The one thing I am complaining about in that same interview, Manfred basically said that the extra inning rule is not going anywhere.
We're going to disagree on this?
I hate it. I hate
I
it.
don't mind it, man.
I
Like,
hate it. But like he goes, the clubs like it, the players like it, and I think overall the fans like it. That's
like,
not the energy I got from fans.
well, you know what? I think the more important thing is the clubs and the players like it because
Sure.
it's like,
Because they want to work less and get paid for it. It
I'm
is
not.
what it is.
Also, like the whole thing of like, honestly, like I don't mind. Like, it's not here for the playoffs. I don't care. It's
No,
not
I
there in the
guess,
playoffs, so
yeah.
it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
and like I love how people were like, oh, this is bad for baseball. Rada rada. I don't feel like sitting for more innings than I need to.
I like
Extra. I, bro, I'm.
I like it. It's fun.
I had to.
Tell
We
me that
won.
18 inning game with Cleveland and was
Hey,
it New York
it was 15. It was
or
15 with
Houston?
Tampa in Cleveland, and then it was Houston and fucking Seattle.
Houston.
You didn't have to clip it for 6 hours. Okay, attempt to clip it for 6 hours and have to watch every goddamn pitch.
Yeah, it was fun.
Like,
I mean, nothing
oh
happened. There was no clips for most of it, but
yeah,
I think that was fun.
yeah,
It
and
was
also,
Seattle.
they also didn't have beer for 11 innings.
Yeah,
Like it's okay.
that's
Can we? All right, we're finally gonna get to the fun thing here that
okay.
I hope that you haven't read, but
No,
you
but I
might
think I
have.
know. I think I know
Yeah,
what this
because it's been in the news the last couple of days. So the Chicago White Sox have been
is.
on a manager. Yes, yeah, okay. The Chicago White Sox have been on a managerial search, and they found it with a bench coach of the Royals, Pedro Grifol. And there's been reports that he has a bench coach. He has found his bench coach. And Blue Jays fans, we know him well. The bongo man himself, Mr. Charlie Montoyo, was reportedly the Chicago White Sox bench coach.
As he should. I think
Yeah,
Charlie Montoyo
like,
is going to be a phenomenal bench coach.
yeah, Charlie, like,
Like
Charlie
as
was
your job as a bench coach is not hard. You just got to be likable. Is essentially
be
the bench coach role.
likable, fuck with the players, like,
Yeah, like have fun, make it a fun atmosphere, and I
oh yeah,
think that's
because
what Charlie Montoyo does.
you don't think day one Charlie's busting out the bongos. You don't see
Yeah,
freaking Luis Robert and Yoel Moncada just
yeah,
shimmying and shit. Like,
yeah.
that's
It's the perfect role for Charlie Montoyo. I'm happy he found a job. I've always liked Charlie.
Mhm.
I've made that very clear.
Yeah, his decisions at points were very hit and miss strategically.
Interesting. I don't think those are mostly on him, but that's hearsay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be interesting because I'm assuming the White Sox, we play the White Sox next year.
It's a balanced schedule. I'm pretty sure we play everybody.
Yeah, we play everybody, obviously, but I'm trying to figure out like when do we play the White Sox?
I hope we play them at home.
At
that'd
home,
be fun.
so we can
See
go.
Charlie
We
back.
can see Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it for the rest of the league? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Nothing exciting happened.
No, like
Not
small
that I
note, it's Andrew Chafin declined his player option. He's a free agent. Like that's.
Is that vaccine? Fuck that guy.
I mean, he doesn't have to be Blue Jay.
Yeah, not anymore. So
Not
it's
anymore.
fine. The World Series is going
Yeah.
strong, and I hope that if you're a listener of the show, you're a gambler, like myself, you're continuing to use BetStamp for all its glory. If this is your first episode for some reason and you haven't heard, BetStamp is an app that you can download that takes all the odds from pretty much every gambling site known to man and puts it all in one convenient place. So you can line shop for any game, any sport, doesn't matter what you want. I've used it a few times. I've used it fairly often. I've stopped gambling a little bit, just a little bit, because I've been throwing money out the door like it's nothing. But if you're looking to bet on the World Series, which happens tonight, by the way, Game 5 goes tonight. You can go on there. You can see what other people are gambling on. You can see what your friends and us, and you can see where the best lines are. You can help make yourself a little bit more money every single time you bet. You can click the link in the description, or you can go to betstamp.app and use the promo code the A Sports, THEEH Sports, when you sign up, and you're gonna help yourself make a little bit more money every time you use it. It's a good app. It's useful. World Series. It's 2-2. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I would not have expected 2-2 after not last night, the night before.
Oh, hell no.
Or Saturday. When
Game
the hell
3.
was that game?
Game 3 was
Monday. No.
Today's Thursday. Yesterday.
It was Tuesday. Game 3 was Tuesday. because Saturday was game 2. There's a travel day on Sunday. Game 3 was supposed to be Monday, but then it got rained out. So it's Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Wednesday was yesterday. That was
Yes.
game
Okay.
4.
Throwing it off completely.
That rain day really didn't help. However, after game 3, I did not expect it to be 2-2 heading into game 5.
Oh, hell no. Like, there's what happened?
I have no idea. Game 1 happened for starters.
Game 1 happened. Yeah.
Game 1 was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun for Houston until it wasn't.
Yeah. And I mean, most of the game, we don't really need to go over the whole thing. It is what it was. If you've definitely seen it by now. I think the one thing I do want to talk about happened in the 9th inning where Aledmus Diaz wore a pitch in the elbow that was like an inch and a half off the plate. And it was huge at the time because there were 2 outs, runner on second and third. Down one, right?
Down 1, yes.
Yeah. And if he would have got hit, it would have loaded the bases for whoever was hitting 8.
For Martin Maldonado or Chas McCormick.
Like, I mean, it wasn't much of a big deal there, but still, bases loaded, a little bigger than second. Not really much bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, a walk scores the tying run at that point, right? So there's the difference. And David Robertson was falling apart.
Yeah. But, and then,
however,
also, he got hit on the 2-0 pitch, is what also makes it very interesting. It was a 2-0 count, and then he went into the pitch. He got hit.
Now, Astros fans are livid, which I think is ridiculous because he was very clear that Aledmus Diaz was trying to get hit. He did it on the pitch before, and nobody said anything. There was a curveball that was kind of backed up a bit, and he like jumped up into it.
Like, okay,
to try and get hit.
That one, if he leans into that one, less people are talking shit. It's the fact, like, no, because that pitch was like way high. It was like way higher and more.
Sure.
Like,
but he also went from crouch down and went, oh shit, and like raised himself up to try and get hit by it. And I'm like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
if he knew what he was doing, he's not that good.
Yeah, we would know. He used to be a Blue Jay.
He was not as good as a Blue Jay. He's much better as an Astro. But he goes on the next pitch and he turns and goes, I could get hit by this one too, and takes like a step forward with his back foot, throws his elbow into it, gets hit. The umpire calls it.
Yeah.
And the audio from it's hilarious. He goes, no, you stay here. You fucking lean into it.
Oh man.
So funny.
But
and he did.
He did. He leaned into it. And
it was a great call.
They didn't call a strike for it. They called the ball.
No. I mean, it wasn't gonna be a strike.
No. But like
my beef with it, everyone's like, "Oh, you got to call that a strike or something." It's like, well, it wasn't gonna be a strike. It was gonna be a ball. So you can't just give him a strike.
And then
I think he made the right call.
Yeah, and then Aledmus Diaz on a 3-0 pitch, fucking swings at a ball in the dirt. Like
if you're trying so hard to get on like that, and then to swing 3-0 was nuts.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Like that, like Robertson was out of he had no control. The second that lean in shit happened, he was like, all right, I'm good now.
Yeah. Locked in.
Through 2 great pitches ended the game.
Yeah.
Like
hilarious. So that was the big story of game 1. Game 2.
Game 1, I mean, we also got Justin Verlander sucked again. He has the worst ERA. He has the worst ERA in World Series history.
Yeah, that's what he does. He doesn't have a single win in the World Series.
Nope.
He's not good.
He's not. David Price. He's
not a great postseason pitcher. I'm a little concerned on that one because that seems to be everybody's target again. And yeah, hey, phenomenal regular season. He's going to be the Cy Young. But if this is what Justin Verlander is when it comes down to it, I'm not going to say it. But yeah, we need guys that can perform in the playoffs.
I just realized something. Every game in this World Series has had a piece of controversy. Just a piece.
Game 2.
Every game. If we're thinking about every game. Like the game 1 was Diaz, and then game 2.
Game 2 was the Framber Valdez game.
Framber Valdez versus it was Zach Wheeler.
Yeah. Now, Framber seemed to be. Now, this was a weird one too because they did check his hand. But you could clearly tell that every inning he's like wiping off his hand before he goes to get checked. So I don't know. It's a little dicey. It's an
The
interesting
thing,
situation.
the thing is, like, people have gone back and like he's done this the whole season.
Yeah.
He's done stuff like this the whole season,
Mhm.
and now I think like it's just a twitch that he has, and also I think now it's oh, you're thinking that I'm cheating,
Mm.
but I'm not, so you're just gonna fuck up anyway and be mad that I'm
It's a
quote
mental
unquote
game.
cheating.
Could be. It could be. Now, like, there's no way of telling whether or not he was cheating. Yes, they checked his hand, but like, it's not hard to get away with that. Like, let's be real here.
Yeah.
He also checked his hand with like yeah, you're good. And it's just
Yeah,
like
they don't really.
he basically just looked at it and went, nah, it looks fine.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not gonna say sticky stuff is back. Not spider tech isn't back, but like
no,
sticky stuff is back.
yeah, it's there. People are using substances to help them pitch. I don't really hate it. Like, it is what it is. If it helps you not bean people in the head, fine, go ahead.
Yeah.
And that one, so it was 4-0 in that game, 4-1.
That final score of game 2 was 5-2.
5-2. I missed most of that game. I wasn't watching.
Okay, so that was the game where it was a 1-2-3 inning for Framber Valdez in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, the Astros fucking scored 2 runs on 4 pitches.
Oh yeah, it happened earlier, right?
It was first pitch. It was back-to-back first pitch doubles for Altuve and Pena, and then Jordan's like, "All right, guys, I'll take a pitch," and then fucking doubles and
proceeded
doubles off the wall the next one.
Yeah,
and then
nothing went well for the Phillies after that. It just
in the first inning, it was a ground ball. Jordan got to third with 2 outs. Ground ball. Edmundo Sosa just fucking dirts a ball to Rhys Hoskins, so that gets another run in. So the Phillies Phillied.
Which is weird because Sosa was brought in to not do that.
Yeah,
that's kind of the point of Edmundo Sosa.
So there was a point in this game where what was it? It was a double play ball that it Dusty Baker, the guy was out, like but Dusty Baker went to challenge it, like because he thought Sosa didn't like sweep his leg to get this out at second.
Okay,
it was a fielder. It ended up being a fielder's choice. The guy was safe for first though, and so like everybody's like, Dusty, why are you doing this? There's no point in you doing this. But someone on the John Boy Media live streams made the point, this might just be to ice Zach Wheeler because he's kind of been rolling, and then literally the next batter, Alex Bregman, tank job. Like he left a slider just hanging.
Worked.
It worked.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and then a funny part that happened in this game was Kyle Schwarber hit 2 home runs that didn't count for anything. He hit 2 balls that, like, first off, he tomahawked the shit out of the first one foul. I was disgusted how far he hit that. And then the second
raw power, dude,
man strength, bro,
unbelievable.
Fucking still pissed he wasn't his Blue Jay, but
yeah. It is
and then the second one, Kyle Tucker is a fucking troll. He's in the Jackie Bradley Jr. school of I will make this very far ball make it seem like
noted gold glover.
Noted Gold Glover Kyle Tucker, yes, and noted Gold Glove finalist Jackie Bradley Jr. of your Toronto Blue Jays.
Not winner though, but he was
not winner though. So yeah, series is even, but we had a perfect game. We had a perfect game. We had a perfect game in game 2. It was. I don't remember
his name.
I
should
too.
Did you write it down?
I didn't write it down. I have the scorecard up.
Okay,
if I can pull it up. Where's my phone?
Game 2.
I had the name.
Scorer.
Pat
Hobert.
Pat Hobert. Shout out to you
with the first ever perfect game from an umpire.
Yes.
His overall consistency was 96%. I don't really get that.
In the World Series, no doubt.
If he didn't miss a call, then wouldn't his consistency be perfect? I don't really get that one. That was the one thing about the scorecard that I didn't really understand. But yeah, didn't miss a single call. Called strike accuracy 100%. Called ball accuracy 100%. Overall accuracy 100%.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pat Hobert for that one. Series was tied up. Game 3.
We're heading to the doghouse.
Lance McCullers.
Yep.
And actually, technically, it was supposed to be Lance McCullers and Noah Syndergaard.
Yes.
But then a rainout happened. Best news you're ever going to hear if you're a Phillies fan, because that gets your big boys back up real quick. So it ended up being
Ranger Suarez.
And Lance McCullers. Ranger Suarez was good for 2 innings, 3 innings. How many? He wasn't in long.
I think he was in for a good bit.
Was it? They used 5 different pitchers. I only know that because I don't know if you know Michael Schwab or I don't even care on Twitter. That guy's insufferable for starters, and about 95% of the reason why I just despise Astros fans.
Whatever. All right,
We're back.
We're back. Technical fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what the last thing you heard was.
Ranger Suarez with the Philly
Ranger
bullpen.
Suarez. They use 5 pitchers. Excuse me. The only reason I know they use 5 pitchers, I don't know if you know Michael Schwab.
Yes.
Yeah. He's insufferable for starters. He's 90% of the reason why I can't stand Astros fans. But after game 2, it was game 2, yeah. He was talking about how game 3, sorry. After game 3, he's talking about the Phillies use 5 of their pitchers and they're all spent. It's like if you look at the 5 pitchers they used in that game, they didn't use anybody that matters.
Yeah, it was like
it was their 5 worst guys.
Yeah, it was like
they shut them up.
Hand, Brogdon, Bilotti,
yeah. It was just insufferable. But and then the next day he tweeted out this whole thing about how the Phillies shouldn't be the underdog here. They make so much money. Can we talk about that real quick? It went the Phillies have been the underdog story the whole time until we reached Astros fans, and now all of a sudden it's all the people that are quote unquote Astros fans, in any fan base, are well, this team shouldn't be considered the underdog. Look at their payroll. It's man, look at their team.
Yeah,
look what they did for the year.
Yeah, because 87 wins and barely get to the playoffs is not the underdog here.
The other side is the second best team in baseball. This is the underdog.
Arguably the best.
Yes. Just because they spent money doesn't mean they're not the underdog.
Yeah.
They were not good this year. They are the worst team in the postseason. They are absolutely the underdog. Regardless of how much money they spent, they are the underdog all the way through. It's ridiculous. It's just they're just trying to come up with something to make themselves feel better, and it hurts. It's painful to watch.
But if we got to talk about this game, had one of the best moments in playoff sports history.
Game 3,
because it was the bottom of the first inning, 2 outs, man on first, and Fox knows what they're doing. They drown out the commentary. Just have the man's walk up music, doing stuff to the bat. Walks up. First pitch, curveball, out the ballpark. I'm talking about Bryce, Aaron, Max Harper. God damn it,
to the max.
This is why you pay. It's why you give people the blank check.
Yes, absolutely.
Not Alex and Pablos. Jesus, he never does that. Ross Atkins, Mark Shapiro. Just hint, nudge, nudge.
If you're
Flatty. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bryce got it kicked off with a 2-run homer and went to Alec Bohm and goes, Bomer.
He's doing something.
Bomer.
He's doing it.
He goes, I got something. Calls him over and whispers to Bomer for a little bit.
And then the next
Bomer steps up, first pitch, gone.
That's 3. That's 3-0 with 2 home runs.
2 home runs.
And then
now,
yeah.
I don't know. There's different sides of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are saying he was tipping. Some people are just saying he throws a lot of curveballs and they were just sitting curveball. I think he was tipping.
He was tipping. It was a bit of both, I think, because someone did make the point that of the last 120 pitches that Lance McCullers threw to lefties, only 2 were fastballs.
Yeah.
So if you're Bryce Harper there, you kind of just get rid of fastball in your head and just I'm sitting on a breaking ball.
I mean, there is a visual difference between his breaking pitches and his fastball.
Yes, the way he was holding his hands and driving his leg. It was a lot. Yeah. I think it was one of them was a lot slower.
It's very different on the 2 pitches. So he was definitely tipping. Whether or not that was the thing that made the difference, I think it was a combination of both, where they were probably sitting curveballs or breaking pitches in general. And once they saw him tipping the fact that it wasn't a fastball, they just sat on something that moved and went swinging. It worked. They put up 7 runs on 5 home runs.
Yeah, it was 7. It was 5 home runs and 6. It was 7 runs on 6 hits. I'm pretty sure, and all of them were home runs.
That's nuts. But yeah, so you watch game 3 and you're like, yep, the Phillies, they're rolling. They got this.
Oh, I do need to bring this up in game 3. So there was a seismograph in Phil. Someone was tracking a seismograph in Philadelphia. A seismograph is checking the earth and like the tectonic plates and shit like that.
Okay.
During the Bryce Harper and Alec Boehm home runs,
Right.
the city was physically shaking.
That's unreal. Philly's so cool, dude. I know they have some shit people there. I'm not gonna try and defend every Philly fan, but every city's got shit people.
No, fuck.
Like that's the one thing is like people are like trying to tear down Philly for what this run is. They're like, well, this guy said this. It's like, yeah, there's guys like that everywhere.
Yeah, go Phillies, love them. Go Eagles, my team. Haha, undefeated, rah rah. Fuck the Sixers and fuck the Flyers.
I don't hate the Flyers. They are what they are.
Fuck them.
I've never had an issue. But like, yeah, it's just like there's shit people everywhere. There's garbage people in the Astros fan base too. Like this isn't new.
There's garbage people in the Blue Jays fan base.
There's garbage people in the Blue Jays. There's garbage Yankees fans. Everyone that was in the playoffs pretty much has garbage fans.
Yeah,
but Philly's electric right now. Way more fun than Houston.
Oh yeah.
The Rays don't have fans.
Did you see the petty thing where it was like a catering company didn't want to serve the Astros?
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. That's how it should be. Whatever.
Peak fucking petty.
Yeah, so that's awesome. But yeah, you watch that game. It's like, wow, they put up 7 runs on 5 hits, 6 hits, whatever it was.
Yeah.
They're cooking. They're hitting homers. They're not giving up runs. They're great. And then you reach game 4. Christian Javier should be the 4 starter. Cooked him.
Christian Javier is actually really good this year.
Oh my god, man!
Which goes to say, fuck Houston.
They're 4 starter, bro.
They're 4, man. And 5 and 6 are just chilling in the bullpen because they can.
There was a big fat 0 in the hit column for the Phillies in game 4, and the Astros got it all done in 1 inning. So that was it. That was the entire game. Now, there's not much to talk about in this game because it is what it is. Nothing happened.
It's a combined no-no.
I do want to talk about combined no-hitters as a thing. Why do we recognize combined no-hitters?
Don't do this.
Why?
Don't you do this?
Why do we recognize combined no-hitters? They're so dumb.
They're not dumb.
They're dumb.
They are not dumb.
They're dumb. It's so
if
stupid.
If you no-hit somebody, regardless
no,
of that,
no.
If you go a whole game without a hit, you deserve to be shamed for that.
Sure, but don't call it like a combined no-hitter. It's just lame.
No, it's not.
It's lame. It's so lame. Pulling a pitcher during a no-hitter is super lame.
Fine. When fucking Alec Manoah and Tim Mays and Joe Romano get a combined no-hitter next year, you don't say
I will not count it.
Don't say a fucking word.
Combined no-hitters suck. I've said it all year. They suck. They suck. If you pull a pitcher in a no-hitter, you suck. He wasn't even, his pitch count wasn't even bad.
It was like 100.
That's fine. Go 120. It's the playoffs. You have 5 days left.
3 innings and 20. He was not getting 3 more innings out of
probably not.
Give
him a chance. Give him a chance. It's stupid. I hate combined no-hitters.
Oh,
every time it gets recognized, I don't even.
Mad.
It's dumb. It's dumb. It happened like 4 times this year, and they're all dumb. Every single one of them. I'm sick of it.
This is the second time Christian Javier started a combined no-hitter this year.
Exactly.
And then
it's dumb.
The Phillies had one too, I think. Aaron Nola.
Did they?
And then they also got combined no-hit by the Mets.
There's a lot of times where bullpens will throw up no-hitters. Like, even if the starter didn't, like the bullpen is built to not give up hits. It's just what it is today in today's day and age. Guys are out there throwing 100 with breaking stuff. They're going to give up no hits for the most part. If you get a starter that can go 6 no hit and then you use a bullpen for 3 innings, odds are you can probably no hit a team like that. It's lame. It's boring. I hate it. It's stupid. Combined no hitters suck. I will never get on board with it. I don't care if the Jays throw 4 next year. They suck. Combined no hitters are stupid. Let your starter roll.
Kevin Biggio somehow throws a no hit, I think you'll fucking.
I'm still not counting it.
Sing it to the moon.
I'm still not counting it. Danny Jansen could be the catcher for the damn thing. I'm still not counting it. It's not. I don't classify it as a no hitter. It's just.
Also, I just want
you blew the no hitter when you took your starter up.
I just want to say something very ironic. You know how Martin Maldonado is the guy that's supposed to call a great game.
Sure.
Christian Vasquez called that combined no hitter.
Yeah. Because Christian Vasquez is a better catcher.
Yes.
Well, Martin Maldonado, known for his bat, obviously.
Yeah. So what? I guess the last. What's tonight is Thor Verlander.
Is it Thor?
It's Thor Verlander
because they're not going to Wheeler.
No, because they said they wanted to give Zach Wheeler an extra day of rest, and they did say because the rain out, if they didn't need Syndergaard for 3 or 4, they'd use him in 5. So
okay. It is Thor and Verlander. Thor is a 1.69 ERA. Verlander's got a 7.2.
Yeah, jeez, that's fucking Verlander.
Holy.
I know this is like a no shit thing here. You're still bad, but he's had 2 bad innings this entire fucking play. Like
those are the ones that matter.
I know
the ones that matter.
Like,
so yeah, I'm a little concerned if I'm an Astros fan.
I'm
a wee bit,
just a wee bit. You got to get through if you get through the first 2, just get them a run. Just get them just
get them 7 runs and you'll be fine.
Yeah, just get them. Do what you did yesterday.
Verlander, we didn't really mention. A lot of fun when he showed up to Philly.
Oh, right.
On the bus. And he's flipping off all the Astros fans that were outside. Or not the Astros fans, sorry, the Phillies fans that were outside. That was super cool. And then he was taking pictures with people as they were like posing for it in the picture with him flipping off. It was hilarious. I like Justin Verlander. I think he's good.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Good shit.
I love Justin Upton.
Justin Upton or Kate Upton?
You know what I said? I said what I said.
I love the Uptons. All the Uptons are great.
All the Uptons, Kate, BJ, Melvin, that whole family.
The whole family. The Upton family did great.
Yeah, great for themselves, man. Okay.
Wasn't there one point where all the Uptons were in Detroit?
No, it was Atlanta.
Was it Atlanta? But Verlander wasn't there. I thought they were all together in Detroit.
No,
I guess not.
I don't think Justin.
Because I don't think Justin ever played in Detroit.
No, I think Justin was in Atlanta. He was in San Diego for a little bit.
Where is he now? He went to Arizona. He was in Arizona at some point.
He was in Arizona at the beginning. No, he started in Arizona. He was on the Mariners this year, but he got I think he got DFA'd.
Oh, he's in the Angels. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but he was on the Angels and he played with the Mariners this year. Got hit in the head.
Ooh.
And just never played the rest of the season.
That guy fell apart so quick.
Yeah.
So quick. All the Upton brothers.
The Angels do that to you, man.
All the Uptons were just like they hit a peak and then just disappeared.
Yeah, there was a point where BJ turned to Melvin Upton.
Once he became Melvin, he was just no good.
Oh yeah, he was my favorite player in baseball, and then
he was just he was unbelievable. On the Rays, he was unreal.
Oh, I was so happy when the Blue Jays got him, and then I looked at his stats the year we got him, and I was like, "Oh, you're not the same anymore. Not good. You're not BJ anymore."
He fell off. Justin fell off. Kate was like the biggest thing on the planet at one point, and then
I was about to say we could go down a terrible lane here if we say something about Kate Upton falling off.
She married Justin Verlander. She fell off. No, I don't know. Yeah, very unrelated. It's kind of funny. Justin Verlander was cool. Game 5 goes tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think obviously the Astros have the advantage a little bit. Not only did they win last game, but they have the better pitcher going.
In theory.
I don't think that's arguable.
In theory, they
you're right. You know what? Playoff World Series Justin Verlander is a different beast.
Regardless of what happens, the most important thing is Houston guaranteed they're playing a game back in the ballpark. Yeah,
because that Philly atmosphere is wild.
They're literally, they're fucking physically shaking the city, man.
Yeah, that's not fun to play in. Ask Lance McCullers; he knows.
No,
Christian Javier didn't care.
Yeah, Christian Javier was fucking.
He just shut all of them up. Incredible.
Throwing 93-mile-an-hour fastballs just with carry.
Good for them, man.
He's the starter, Jimmy Garcia.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy's shit, no one could hit, and it's just like, why? It's 95.
It's 93, but it doesn't matter. It's just I watched Bryce strike out on 3 straight fastballs. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Boom. Sit down.
Yeah, because Bryce can't hit high fastballs for some reason.
I don't know. Usually he could.
It's
crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I know it was
felt like we had more, but we really did.
You felt like we had more because the stuff that we had at the top of the show was you could. At
least we had more news at the top, but it was not as time consuming as I thought it'd be. And then the games were just honestly, the games have been weird.
The games haven't been I'm not gonna say not competitive, but it's just the first game 1 was competitive as shit.
Game 1 was great.
The last 2 games have just been
Yeah, it was just over so quick.
Yeah, it was over after 1 inning, literally.
Yeah. The Phillies got up big and was like, well, this is probably done. Yeah, and then the Astros got up big and I'm like, well, Christian Javier is just dominating, so it's pretty much done.
Yeah, I would like to see a competitive game tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
Is my hope.
I would like to see runs on both sides. I feel like that's what we've been missing a little bit.
Oh, man.
We saw a 7-0 game and then a 5-0 game.
The losing teams have scored 5-2-0-0. Can we fucking
give me a 6-4 game?
Give me a 7-7.
Give me a
safe.
13-12 game with
Yeah,
Thor and Verlander on the mound.
You know what? Give
happen.
me a 1-0 game in 18 innings.
Give me 2 combined no hitters that scores a run on a wild pitch.
Give me 4 combined no hitters. It's just 18 innings, and you combine no hit for 18 innings. If you get no hit for 18 innings, you should just disband as a
Probably
team.
fold the franchise.
Just fold the fucking team.
Combined no hitters suck. Combined no hitters suck. I will
Bro,
never change my opinion on that
Is
one.
this the hill that you're gonna die on?
I will die on that hill. Combined no hitters are stupid. They don't count. They don't count as no hitters. They're cool. They don't count as no hitters.
So you were like, so are you technically that kind of guy that's like, if Austin Matthews is a 60 goal scorer, he never scored 50 in his career? Are you that guy?
No. It's the same as like where he scored 4 and everyone's like, well, he hasn't had a hat trick yet. He scored 4. He already had the hat trick and then he went past it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's different. That's different because he scored 50. He did it on his own. He didn't have like he scored 48 and Marner scored 2. No, he scored 50. He scored 60. But Christian Javier didn't throw a no hitter. Teams can't throw a no hitter. People can throw no hitters. Christian Javier didn't throw a no hitter.
This is the dumbest hill for you to die on, and I appreciate your willingness to die on.
That is the hill I will die on for the rest of my life. Combined no hitters are stupid. They're great. Congratulations as a pitching staff. You were dominant. It's not a no hitter. It's just not. I'll die on it. Thanks for listening. Bit of a quick one today, but
yeah, it didn't feel like it went as long as I thought it would.
No, I guess that's what happens when we only have one series left, eh?
Yeah, and I mean, like, if we're being real, we could probably, the series will be over by Monday.
Yeah, it should be.
Because today's game 5, and then Friday is the off day, and then Saturday.
Do they have a travel day now?
Yeah, Friday's the travel day. Tomorrow's the travel day. So, oh shit, yeah, our next podcast, regardless of what happens, will be.
It's gonna be over.
Unless I do like a quick pop on fucking.
Yeah.
Like I'll just
for after my 2 games.
Yeah,
no, it's yeah. So.
Yeah, regardless of what happens, it's
we're gonna see a World Series winner in our next.
We're gonna see a World Series winner, and I'm just gonna throw this addendum here. This has been like we started this podcast in what, July?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking November, dude.
Yeah,
like, this is
time is flying.
Seriously, like
October disappeared. It's a blur, the whole thing, and there was a whole playoff going on. And it's just a
genuinely
blur.
Like I remember this one time I looked at our like Spotify feed, and I'm just like. I was like, yeah, we've probably done like 6-7 episodes. We're done like 12, and I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, we're cruising through these at this point.
Yeah, but it's fun.
The Jays have been done for like a month.
The Jays have been done. We're 5 days away from a full month since 8-1.
Damn, I was almost over it.
I am, but I'm not. Like,
it's gonna hurt forever.
Yeah,
until we win.
Until we make it past the first round. Just a Toronto thing, apparently.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
It's you make it. It's with Toronto. It's you make it. You never get past the first round, or you win the championship. Or something.
Yeah,
like
or you lose the team that makes it to the finals, which is fine.
3 separate occasions.
More than that, because what? Last year the Leafs lost to Tampa. They made it.
They lost to Montreal. They made it.
The Jays lost to the Royals. They made it. They lost to the.
Didn't the Leafs lose to Boston in 2019?
They made it.
They
lost. The Jays lost to the Guardians / Indians at the time. They made it. So it's if you're gonna lose in Toronto, you lose to the team that does it all.
Mariners broke
except for this year, the Mariners broke it. So maybe that'll break the Toronto problem.
Hey, also, you know what? This is very random since you just brought up the Seattle Mariners again. I'm just gonna shout out Alphonso Davies. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Because Julio Rodriguez.
I think it's a downgrade. If I'm Jordan. I think it's a downgrade.
I'm not gonna say Alphonso Davies.
I don't mind J-Rod.
I mean,
Alphonso Davies is a bigger star.
I'm gonna say shout out Jordan Heidema. You went from Alphonso Davies to Julio Rodriguez. You didn't. If there was a drop off, it's not a far drop off.
I think it's a big drop off.
I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, it's a drop off. No, I will not defend it. It's a drop off. Alphonso Davies, bigger star. He's a soccer player. It just is what it is.
Canada's boy.
He's a Canadian, better person. J-Rod's great, but he's not a Canadian. So
yeah,
no championships for J-Rod.
Nope.
One for Alfonso.
Yeah.
He's a Champions League title.
Yeah, he's only.
I don't see J-Rod winning Champions League titles.
No, I see J-Rod making a fucking exorbitant amount of money in the next 17 years.
Sure. Sure. You guess he's locked in for a little bit. Alfonso Davies changing the game when it comes to merchandise for Canadian soccer.
Yeah.
I don't see J-Rod doing that.
No.
Downgrade.
No, downgrade. I mean,
Canadians are better.
If you're downgrading from a Canadian,
it's not a
significant superstar to like one of the rising.
Yeah, but we're talking like global superstar to like
Seattle
superstar,
baseball in America,
baseball superstar.
Yeah,
like Davies is bigger.
But yeah, shout out Alfonso Davies. Canada's in the World Cup in the couple weeks, which is fun. Weird.
That's fun.
Say. Like,
it's cool. I hope we do something.
Yeah, I love how
I want one win at least. That'd be okay.
Just get us a win. I love how these recent episodes of our podcast at the very end we just shit talk everything.
Yes,
this is fun. Like,
yes. Well, you got to kill time somehow. This is the way to do it.
Since I did say fuck the Flyers earlier.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I cannot with hockey Twitter.
Oh, it's impossible.
Austin Matthews thing yesterday, where Giordano and Michael Bunting.
Yeah. There's two sides every single time. If he doesn't defend himself, then it's just like, oh, he's got to defend himself. And then when he defends himself, it's like, why is he defending himself? It's so
delete. Yeah, it's like a Leafs. The Leafs need to protect their star players. Star players get defended. Why isn't Austin Matthews doing anything? Yeah. And it's just like,
I don't know.
It's a 5-2 game with a minute left against the Tortorella-led Flyers. You knew this was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I just can't. I can't with hockey Twitter. It's just insufferable.
Hockey Twitter.
I see this light right now. I'm like, I'm blinking.
This fucking window is going crazy, dude. It's a strobe light in Houston.
Never had that happen. This is cool.
Like,
yeah, no. I just hockey Twitter,
hockey Twitter, or baseball Twitter.
Hockey Twitter by a mile and a half. It's insufferable, because like everyone thinks they know how to win the cup, and it's all different. And no matter what happens, people complain.
Yeah,
no matter what happens. The Leafs could win a round and they'd still complain.
Mm-hmm.
It's just constant complaining from hockey Twitter. Always. It's awful. I hate it.
Baseball
This is why we talk baseball.
Baseball Twitter is just all analytics and your Astros are cheaters.
Which is annoying, but it's
like,
I get it. Hockey Twitter is just like people thinking they have the right opinion. Because analytics don't work all that well for hockey, realistically. So everyone just thinks they're right. And most people are wrong. The only people that are right are Tampa fans for 2 years in a row.
And Colorado fans last year.
All right. We're done here. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to click all the links in the description below. Visit betstamp.app. Use the promo code DA Sports. That's THEEH Sports. When you sign up. We'll be back next week. We'll have a World Series champion to talk about, and we might actually get back to the Blue Jays a little bit.
Yeah, because the season will be over. We can finally,
talk about the boys.
Philly fans, please stick with us, because regardless of what happens, I guess we're a Phillies podcast now.
That's the backup team. It's forever going to be the backup team.
We will promise you we will have Philly segments.
Yeah,
we'll have a Philly segment.
Phillies. Yeah. Phillies have been great. Bands have been fun. The team's been good. At least they gave us something to cheer for.
We are the Philly ITEC.
The Philly ITEC. That's a
I've
stretch.
Been trying to figure this out now, and that's the closest I could get. Like, we're the Philly.
That's a tough
we're all right. But,
love the Fanatic.
Yep.
Go Phils. Hopefully, at this point next week, we're talking about them as the World Series champions.
Yeah.
Go get it, Bryce.
Do you think?
Cheers.